Yeah! Yeah. Steve got a checklist, neat and square. Martin in the mirror with a wild stare. One says keys, the other says why. One says calm down, the other says sky. Steve locks the door, Martin kicks it wide. Steve says plan first, Martin says right. Steve says left, Martin says right. Both still arguing all through the night. Neighbors peeking through the blinds, whole block laughing at the signs. Steve says focus, Martin says more. Now the whole room's rolling on the floor. One says stop, the other says go. Nobody really seems to know. Steve starts talking, Martin cuts in. And here we go again. Steve Martin, Steve Martin. Two heads, one man starts barking. Steve Martin, Steve Martin. Same old chaos, never parking. Steve wants tea, Martin wants cake. Every choice becomes a big debate. Steve Martin, Steve Martin. Back again, same old chaos, different day then. At the drive-thru, Steve wants change. Martin orders fries with a side of strange. Steve checks maps, Martin misses turns. Now we're in a lane where the gas station burns. At the market, Steve gets the list. Martin buys gum and a rubber fist. Steve says budget, Martin says flex. Leaves with a cart full of total mess. Steve wants tea, Martin wants cake. Every little move is a huge mistake. Steve says slow, Martin says run. Somehow both still think they won. Steve says safe, Martin says bold. One is all new, one is old. Steve says wait, Martin says now. Then they both forget what, when, and how. Steve, take a breath, let's make it right. We can solve this by the end of tonight. Martin went quiet for half a sec. You should have seen the look on Steve's face then. Martin grabbed the mic like one more try. Waved at the choir, made the strings cry. Steve said please, Martin said why. Then spilled punch on the serious tie. Steve Martin, Steve Martin. Bigger now, the whole room chanting. Steve Martin, Steve Martin. One more round, still expanding. Steve says left, Martin says right. Both still arguing through the night. Steve Martin, Steve Martin. Back again, same old chaos, different day then. Steve says steady, Martin says wow. Steve in a suit, Martin gone wild. Steve says white, Martin says go. Crowd goes crazy, everybody knows. Steve Martin, Steve Martin. One man, two plans keep clashing. Steve Martin, Steve Martin. Back again, same old chaos, different day then.